Hello, everyone. This is Kathy Homeyer, and I'm here today with Christy Warnick. We are here to talk about Lightwave. And Christy and I will explain that a little bit. On the one hand, it's very simple. On the other hand, it has a lot of components to it. And in the show today, you are going to get a lot of energy, right, Christy?
Yes, we're ready.
That's right. And I even have my Lightwave scarf on because sometimes we do color therapy. So Lightwave, I just have been doing Lightwave and the Lightwave process for, geez, I don't know. I think at least a year or more. Can't even remember when. And I discovered this years and years ago from Brian DeFlores, and we'll give you his website as well. It's LightQuest International. It's super interesting because he also has accelerators, which we'll talk about later. He does this beautiful multi-dimensional art. And about 5 or 6 years ago, I just kept coming across his website and seeing this beautiful multi-dimensional artwork and really didn't know what it was all about and kind of dropped it for a while. And then all of a sudden found his website again. And when I was doing my nutritional energetics program, he had this thing called a Lightwave certification, and it had to do with infusing even frequencies of food. So right there, I was there, and it's a lot more than foods, but for me, it super fits my program. And then I met Christy, and she got certified as well with another few folks that we've come in contact with. So it's really fun to have a small group of Lightwave, what he calls technicians or practitioners, to talk to and to do different sessions together, and to actually come to you today to talk about Lightwave. And then Christy and I also do sessions for you. If anybody's interested after the show, either Christy or I can be contacted to do Lightwave sessions as well. So Christy, you want to tell how you got involved in Lightwave, or want to explain it a little bit?
Yeah, it resonated with me because there's frequencies involved. There's obviously energy, that you get to kind of that alchemy of just I like to just combine things, and so it was, like I said, the colors really drew me in, and the frequencies, and like I said, the energy, and it's just all all a part of, and it just fit right in with what I was already doing. And it also works really well with Reiki practitioners. And so when I got certified for the Lightwave, I was actually doing the Reiki courses. And he actually mentions that they work really well together. And so it just resonated with me, and it's so simple and so easy to do. So, if anyone's interested, he has classes, usually a couple of times a year. So he doesn't do them that often, but if you want to go to his website and just sign up to get on his email list, or, the mailing list, then you'll receive an email when the next upcoming class is, which should be, I would think, in the next month or two. I'm not sure. He usually gives you plenty of notice because he does have to mail you the manual. You receive a manual in the mail, and then he does the class. It's a weekend class, and it's, you have to receive that activation to actually be able to do that. But if anyone's interested in just the accelerator images, that he does, anyone can use those without being a Lightwave practitioner or technician. Yes, they're just the energies of them. You can meditate with them. You can actually just do downloads with them just by being in their presence, basically, right? Because you can feel the energy of them when you're around them. But it's even though they're very powerful, very strong, but they're at the same time, it's gentle energies. So it's raising your frequency and changing your vibration. And it's just, I found that they work really well. They're very gentle, yet powerful at the same time. And Lightwave itself is as well. It's very powerful, but yet gentle at the same time.
Yep, and I'm putting up some hellos there while we're talking, just saying hello.
Hi, everyone.
Thank you. for being here.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, and on Brian's site, there's also immediate, instant classes that you can sign up for, and I found them to be really powerful. In fact, in one of the visualizations, he didn't even ask for a visualization, and I mean, I like seeing visuals, but I actually saw the scene before he described it. So to me, that's really, really powerful, and I was really happy to sign on with Lightwave. You can see kind of behind me is the Lightwave poster and activation for your hands. Like Christy said, you need the activation and the download. And he explains it from the Palladians. It's a Palladian Lightwave, which is really being able to run the creation energy through your hands, and has different associated processes with it. We're going to share a little bit with you on balancing the 12 body systems, balancing the chakras. Basically, those are done with a color Lightwave energy. But there's also different processes within it, like, which I think is really cool, called etheric temple building. I've done a couple of those, and those are really nifty. If you want a temple or an etheric high Lightwave, high energy etheric temple in your neighborhood or on a vacant lot or somewhere that's we'd have to test to see if it's okay to do that and if that's where the temple is supposed to be, and we can activate it there. But that's a really different, nifty process on top of the Lightwave that we're going to do today. And there's other things like the Akashic, going into the Akashic records, DNA infusions, and DNA restructuring to a higher Lightwave as we go through ascension. So
yeah, you can balance elementals. We're not going to get into that today, but like I said, there's lists and lists and really endless amounts and numbers and different types of frequencies that can be infused or spiraled in. You know, there's different ways that people do them, but yeah, I mean, it works with the colors, and then, like I said, frequencies, energies. There's all different aspects of that can be used together, and that's what I liked, was just that combination of so many different possibilities and different ways to kind of mix and match that. And there's other things involved too. There's other processes. We won't get into those today, but there's a lot of different ways to use this, but we're just going to stick with the basics today.
Yeah, and somebody's asking what we're talking about. It's general. It's called Lightwave. It was created and brought to us through Brian DeFlores. And
actually, on his book, it says Lightwave is technology from the stars. What it said.
And they've used this for other, as I understand it, they've used it for other populations, other places who are ascending, like our population on Earth today. So it's something that can bring us high level energy right through. It's basically running creation energy, balancing or creating through running energies with intention in different, with different modality included.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So do you want to go through a process, Christy?
Yeah, we can start with usually we start with the chakras. So we're gonna balance all of the chakras, and then we'll go to the 12 body systems. And like I said, we're gonna use colors today. So we're gonna be kind of just infusing colors or spiraling in colors, whichever way you know, envision that or you know, just intend that. And then there's like 8 different colors that he uses for there's like 8 different organs that are the main organs that he does. So we'll do that after that. So we'll start with the chakras, and we'll start with the first chakra. So your base chakra, we're just going to infuse in, and what we do is we spiral in or infuse in a scarlet red. So everyone's receiving scarlet red for their first chakra, their base chakra. And we just use the hand motion. Like I said, we've received the activations to do this. So it's just really fun to work with and easy to do.
I'm somebody that works with my hands, so I love this because I can do emotion with my hands. And I found when I do other videos, I'm really active with my hands.
It took me a while to get used to that, and so that my hand didn't get tired. So it's really easy now and fun to do. At first, you have to kind of do it in shorter amounts of time just to get used to it. So next is the second chakra, the sacral chakra. We're going to send a tangerine. This is a beautiful orange color is going to the second chakra. And he calls them, he numbers them, but we all know that we have the base and the sacral and the solar plexus and the heart and the throat chakra and the third eye and obviously the crown and all of that. So, but he numbers them. So the third chakra now is receiving a lemon yellow. So it's a very bright yellow. So we're just sending that to your third chakra, your solar plexus. Hi, Emily. Okay. And your fourth chakra is receiving an apple green. And that's your heart chakra. Okay. And your fifth chakra is receiving an azure blue. So this is just like a really blue color. This is the fifth chakra, which is the throat chakra. And the sixth chakra, which is going to be your third eye, it's like a blue-violet color is what we're sending to that. Like I said, these are just light wave colors that are recommended through this modality.
Brian explains them as the new shades of color for the ascending body.
Yeah. And then the seventh chakra, so your crown chakra is receiving a rose pink at this time. So we're just sending that in. And these are getting spiraled in, sent in, infused in, whichever way that you receive that. And they're being, so each, with the intention that each chakra be fully balanced in the best way for you. Okay. And we'll move on to the 12 body systems now. So I'm going to start at the top of the list here, which is the nervous system. So your nervous system is receiving a canary yellow. So that's the suggested color for the nervous system. And really any shade of yellow is really, it kind of helps support that system. So if you're wearing a certain color, you can just intend for that to really help out with that system or that chakra, whatever you feel comfortable with doing with that. You can just intend certain colors to go to certain things. And the next one is the integumentary systems. That's like your skin and everything related to that. And it's the goldenrod color. So it's a little bit darker yellow, like a deeper yellow. So we're going to ask that be balanced 100%. And the skeletal system is an Indian red. So we're sending Indian red. And the respiratory system is a light pink. The circulatory system is a fuchsia. The urinary system is a violet. So we're sending violet to the urinary system. Reproductive system, that is an indigo. Muscular system, a royal blue. Digestive system is a dark blue. So it's an even darker blue. And the endocrine system is an aqua. So sending you aqua. Lymphatic system is a lime green. We're sending out lime green for that lymphatic system, fully balanced. The immune system is a forest green, so it's a deeper green.
And I have my, I live at my lodge and resort here, and it's called the Healing Woods. So I love picking up some of the Adirondack Healing Woods energy during the forest green and sending that as well.
All right, and I'm just gonna add in, there are a few, like I said, a few organs here that were suggested, and which is the heart is more of a shamrock green. So it's a little bit kind of a medium green. So sending that to everyone for to support their heart. And the eyes, that's a lavender. So lavender is really good for the eyes, so we're sending that out. This is for everyone live and everyone on the replay. They receive these energies. And you can go back and watch it if you need a good balancing just overall. Anything a little bit deeper, we can go into like the elementals and other things with the session. Okay, so the lungs is like a sky blue. So it's a lighter blue. Sending that to everyone's lungs. And the liver is it's like an amber color. So it's a yellowish orange color. So sending that out. And we have next the stomach, which is a yellow gold color. So we're just spiraling that in, infusing that color to support that organ. And the brain is a hot pink. So this helps with clarity, this helps with balancing the brain, kind of clears out brain fog a lot of times. So you can just kind of go back and just use that, like I said, that it's called a hot pink. So it's just like a really darker pink, kind of bright pink. Okay, we're infusing in turquoise for the thyroid. To kind of support the thyroid, so it's receiving turquoise. So if you've ever got anything going on in the throat area or the thyroid, you know, you can wear like a turquoise scarf or shirt or something like that, and just kind of intend for that color to assist that thyroid in that area. Salmon color is it for the adrenals. So it's kind of an orangish color, orangey pink color. So salmon is for the adrenals. And those were the 8 suggested organs, and obviously the adrenals is the gland. So those were the ones that were suggested for those. And next I have some accelerator images that I tested for and checked to see which would be best for the group. So I'm going to show you the image. And like I said, you don't have to know how to do Lightwave to actually work with these. If you want to go and order any of his products or images and things like that from his website, you can do that and actually work with them in many different ways. Even just hanging them on your wall, you know, that energy is just a nice energy to have in your room, and it really supports these things. So the first one I was guided to is called Temple of the Heart. And this is like Awaken Love, and it's for higher wisdom. And so I'm going to show this one to everyone. And so we're just going to spiral in these energies. So I'm kind of gathering up the energies from this. And these are called accelerator images, and just sending them out to everyone. Like I said, this is the temple of the heart. It awakens love, and it's for higher wisdom. And each one of them gives even more of a description, and we won't get into that today, but just know that you're receiving these energies, and they're only received if it's for your highest and best good. So that's the good thing about Lightwave. It's very gentle, and you receive what's best for you. Okay. We'll move on to the next one. This one's a little bit different than most of the other ones that I have, but it's called Infinite Possibilities. And this stimulates the 9D awareness, and it helps with problem solving. So this one is really cool. And so I'm gathering up these energies, and we're sending them out now. Okay, so everyone is receiving these fully downloaded, integrated, and activated. All right, and the next one, this is more of a holographic Lightwave matrix, and this one is for healing, and this is what I was guided to do next, and it looks like this. And so I'm just going to gather up these healing energies. The MAP teams usually work really well with these. The medical assistance program has their the light beings that come out to assist. So we're just sending you this healing assistance now, this matrix. You're welcome, Judy.
While we were doing the 12 body systems, I tested that at the start. On average of everybody watching right now, people's were about 29% balanced. And I know there was a big whammy of magnetic earth energies that hit us a few days ago, and I was seeing everybody out of whack. Basically the magnetics really as well. And I tested after the balancing, everybody on average was 93% balanced.
Oh. And the medical assistance program and the light beings and just our intention alone will, and if you want to go back and rewatch this, you can get that up to 100%. Mm-hmm. The next one, and everybody loves this one, really, this is Goal Achievement Money Magnet Accelerate. This is for prosperity and abundance. So everyone loves prosperity and abundance, right? So this is very cool. Got the little being in the middle, and then it's got the money around it. So this is being sent out to everyone to assist in those areas. And you can just imagine yourself being that being in the middle and all the money around you. It kind of tells you to kind of imagine yourself in the center of that image. Mm-hmm. And then just imagine that just kind of surrounding you. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, my family has gotten used to these images around, and instead of me keeping them kind of either piled up for sessions, I actually just throw a piece of tape on them and paste them around my house. I have a couple in the bathroom. I have the money tree on my refrigerator, and inadvertently my whole family is getting that energy by having that accelerator around, by looking at it every once in a while. Brian does have medical templates as well. So those are really nifty.
Mm-hmm. Those are good for group healings, but those are good more individually, yes. The next one I was guided to is the Golden Keys of Atlantis, and this is for creativity and magic. So it's got the golds and the greens in that one. Like I said, all of these are on his website. You can go through and look at them. And Judy actually left feedback and did a testimonial on my Facebook page. So she's actually going to receive a full balancing of all of these that we're doing today, plus the elementals tomorrow, because she really felt and left feedback and like I said, a testimonial about, you know, what she had received from one of my videos. And the healing videos and interviews that I've been doing. So yeah, he makes it very affordable. Yeah. They're all the same price, and they haven't changed in years. He said he leaves them all the same. That's what he was guided to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so everyone is receiving this. And as we're doing this, we're holding the intention that everyone's multi-dimensional integration system is being open and activated so that you're receiving these in the best way possible for you. So we're just going to hold that intention as well. The last one that I was guided to is the Fountain of Youth. This is for youthful mind, body, and spirit. So this is the Fountain of Youth. That's what it looks like. And so we're sending this out. This is the last one. So this is getting sent out to everyone now. All right. And that's pretty much, and what we do to finish up, you know, you'll still be receiving these, and these are, but we cocoon all of these in. So I actually will, we're just going to make sure that everyone is fully connected to and aligned with their higher self. And I'm just going to ask that unconditional love and light be brought in for everyone. So I'm just going to fill everyone up, every part of you, inside and out and all around, with unconditional love and light from the highest source, whatever that is for you. And then we're just going to cocoon everybody in with this white light. So we're just going to surround everyone in this cocoon to hold all this in. And it gets held in for, I think he said it can even hold it in for up to a week. So it really gives it time to settle in and start really benefiting you by holding it in this way. So the energies that are best for you are just being cocooned in. Very gentle energies.
Yeah, that's what they are, very gentle. They're and very, very powerful.
I do really well with them. You know, with the energies of them, I do really well with them, and so that's what I really like about it.
And you could use this as a session for yourself if you dowse, or even if you don't. You could say, how balanced is my, you know, third chakra or my chakras as a whole, and then go through this session, and then test again at the end of the session. And generally, in the sessions, they generally go up, even if it's not to 100%. If there's some other issue there, they generally go up quite a bit. I've started anywhere from 10 to 20 up to 80, 90. And if it starts at kind of a 50, 60, it generally goes up to 100 is what I've found.
Yeah, it will. And so it really does work. Like I said, for more in-depth work, like I said, there's more involved than just this. This is just the basics. So if you want a session, if this resonates with you and you want to schedule a session with either Kathy or myself, you know, our information will be in the comments. Go to my Facebook page, go to my website. And like I said, feel free to leave feedback. And any show that I'm on, I kind of watch the comments. Be sure to share this out. And my show's coming up on Tuesday, The Power of Energy Healing. And so it'll be at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Time. Like I said, The Power of Energy Healing. And I'm going to be doing a show just by myself this week, so I won't be interviewing anyone. So I'm taking requests. If I don't really get something that resonates with the whole group, I'm going to just do manifesting. So I'll be providing different things to help with manifesting. So if you have any other requests, be sure to put them in the comments of one of my posts for that I'm going to post for my show, or that I already did, and just asking for that those requests. So yeah, if any of this resonates with you, or anything else on my website, Facebook page, anything else, just be sure to contact me and let me know. And I am happy to help.
And someone just tuned in and asked what we were talking about, so I'm just going to put up that we were doing light wave energy, and I've put up a few, about 3 different websites. LightQuest International is Brian DeFlores' website, And he has the accelerators and different, basically on-demand types of sessions that are sometimes very long, actually, but very reasonably priced.
They're pre-recorded, yeah.
They're pre-recorded, and some live, which you can catch periodically. And I put up Christy's website, which is christywarnick.com, and then the Nourishing 9D is my website. Christy and I both offer Lightwave sessions, which include the balancing as well as different processes like the Akashic Records, the Etheric Temple, and others, actually.
Yeah, DNA, you've got the windows, different windows for different things. The elementals get balanced. We can infuse any and all kinds of frequencies to help support any part of the body. And also we usually end up adding in some other things that we just kind of know how to do and are guided to do at the time. This is best for you. Yeah.
A general Lightwave balancing session will cleanse the aura and the higher self and align. Then do the elemental balancing, then the chakra balancing, and I always add the 12 body system balancing. And then it also includes different frequency combinations, which may be foods, may be gems, may be places.
Oils.
And oils. You will find which ones are applicable for you during the session and maybe even after the session for a follow-up. But they infuse, and we can infuse anywhere from 10 to 40 frequencies in a session, and then cocoon them in white light, and they're with you for 48 hours at least to. And
up to 7 days, they say. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. When I was first did Lightwave, there was the basic Lightwave, and now there's a Lightwave called Gold Star that's much more powerful. In fact, pets are extremely they respond a lot to Lightwave energy. You have to do the basic Lightwave, not the Gold Star, because it's too powerful for them. But we can also do sessions on pets, and it's very balancing, and they respond quite well, even to remote, of course, to the Lightwave energy.
Yes.
So, right.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I have a client that I work on her cats regularly, so they get regular maintenance. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I also work on my dog, so she stays really healthy.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So pets as well. Pet sessions are really cool. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you so much for joining in. Use this as a balancing session. And if, like Christy said, if it resonates with you, either one of us can be contacted for individual sessions and Lightwave balancing, as well as frequency infusions. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, Christy. You know I love working with you. And we'll see you on the inside. Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.